Parade is the story of Leo Frank, a Jewish man from Brooklyn, New York, who's living in the South in Atlanta, and he runs a factory, and a girl is found murdered in the basement of his factory, and all of the town starts spreading rumors and pointing at him, because he's the filthy northerner, he's the filthy Jew, and yeah, all these lies are spouted, and it's really powerful.
The thing about the true story of Leo Frank is that even to this day, it is still uncertain whether he was in fact guilty or innocent. What drew me to it is the fact that it is just about the individual and the power of the individual to overcome such adverse circumstances. You really see the journey of Leo Frank and his wife Lucille and how they overcome against all odds the trial and the ordeal ahead of them. I think this is really important that we don't just subscribe to a guilty or innocent perspective, but rather allow us to analyse and view the circumstances that actually happened during the time in 1913 and then make up our own mind about this individual.
Yeah, so the character of Leo Frank is, he's a very interesting one. He's got his kind of routine, which he kind of sticks with, and he can't handle anything happening outside of it. So of course going through a murder trial is going to absolutely throw him out of whack. He goes through hell and back, really. The way the town treats him, the way the court goes, the way that he is looked upon by everyone. And it's really indicative of the plight of the Jewish people for hundreds and hundreds of years, that in this moment, this guy is so mistreated for it.
So Lucille starts off as a really dedicated housewife who really wants connection with her husband and finds that she can't find that connection with him from the beginning. And as she develops in her character, she finds that she's more headstrong, she develops a sense of agency, and she really comes into her own by the end of the show, and she finds that she can help Leo through her own actions and through talking to the governor, and she really finds that power within herself. I think they'll definitely learn a lot more about Jewish history and the story of this trial, but I also think they'll come to understand how powerful musical theatre can be and how important a lot of the theatre is.